Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am going to show you my go-to like bouncy curly hair routine. So for this look I am using my Bio Iconic curling iron. I am obsessed with this iron. It's just very sleek and just feels very sturdy in the hand. So if you would like to see how I create my big bouncy curls, then just keep watching. So it has a clamp and then it just has a kind of dial starting at 250 going all the way up to 430, and I am turning mine all the way up to 430 just because I want to burn my hair, obviously. So the first thing that I like to do is obviously section off my hair. I do have extensions in right now, so I am just going to section it off at the bottom, obviously, and just kind of work my way up. Alright, so then I am just left with this hair down here. So what I like to do is just section it off into two sections for this lower part, and then I'm just going to stick this in here, going around my face. And then I like to just drop it into my hand, and then I like to pin it in place, just so that it stays as curled as it possibly can. And sometimes it can be hard because you might have a lot of hair in like one clip, but I try my best. So just like that. And then I will do the other side. And I just leave it for a couple of seconds until it kind of feels hot through the hair, and then I will just let it down and put in a pin. So by pinning it, I just find that it leaves the most bounciest curls because they are cooling while they are still in this little formation, and I just find that it gives the most bounciest curls. So then I am just going to do the exact same thing on this side. So when I am doing my hair with this curling iron, I like to make sure that all of my curls are going the same direction. But when I'm doing it with the wand, I can do them like kind of going towards my face and going away from my face. But when I'm using this, I like to make sure that I'm always going away from my face. So I am just gonna kind of speed this through and not really show you all of the steps because I know that you know how to curl your hair with this. So I'm just going to speed through this part, and I will show you how I do the pieces closer to the front of my face. And also, they don't need to be perfect in the clip because like I know mine are not perfect. And just to mention the clips where I got mine, these are just these little metal clips, and I just got mine from CVS. They came in like a pack of a ton, so I just use these to kind of pin in my hair. This is the second layer done, and I have it all pinned. This would be the time if you wanted to spray hairspray in your hair. This would be when you want to spray it while you still have all of these pins in, so it kind of stays in that curled spot. I am not going to spray hairspray just because I don't really ever use hairspray. My hair keeps a curl pretty well most of the time. So yeah, so I'm just going to let down this like last section of hair. Alright, so when I do this piece closest to my face, I do like to bring this one quite high. I'm going to start wrapping it up as high as I can, so all the way up at the top. So just like the other side, on this side at the very front, I like to make sure that the curl is nice and high up on my hair, just because I want to make sure it stays nice and curled. So I do go through and make sure it is nice and curled all the way from the top. Alright, so after they are all kind of clipped, some of them have started falling, but that's okay because the ones underneath are pretty cool. I will let these sit for about 10 minutes just to make sure they all keep their curl intact as well as they can, and then after I will just undo the clip. So I will be back in about 10 minutes and I will start unclipping. Alright, so it has been about 10 minutes. They all seem pretty cool. So I am just going to start finding the clips and just taking them out. Sometimes it is kind of hard to find them because I do have a lot of hair, but you are just going to start unclipping the clips. Alright, so when you take the clips out, it looks something like this. And I don't really like it like this. I like to make sure it is like more brushed through and loose. But you can see just how curled these curls are because you kept them in the clips. So I'm just gonna kind of run my fingers through my hair and kind of shake it up a bit, and you will see the finished look. Alright guys, so this is the final hair. So I absolutely love the curls that come out when I use this curling iron. You can just get this at Sephora. Once again, this is the Bio Ionic. I love that it has the kind of lighted up little things right here so you can see how hot it's getting. And I love that it has the clamp, so you can do it with the clamp or you can do it without the clamp and just use it like a wand. And it has a really nice like plastic head here so you can kind of like put your hand here, or you know, if you for some reason need to touch the tip, it's there. And I did realize that I did end up touching the tip a couple of times. Thank God that that was there, else I would have burned the crap out of myself. And once again, it has like a swivelly cord. So you can just get this at Sephora. So you can just get this at Sephora. I will leave the link to it down below. I definitely recommend it. It is one of my favorites. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.